What's up, guys? It's Caliber here.
And I'm Taro.
And I went to the vape shop yesterday and I picked up the Recurve RDA by Wotofo and MikeVapes. And this most places this can be had for $32 at most vape shops. I know I didn't Beast pay $30 for his.
I think approximately.
Somewhere's in the ballpark of $30, 28 to $30. You can
Yeah.
have this for. Well, let's go ahead and before we look at the RDA itself, let's go ahead and take a look at what comes in the box.
Assuming you can get the box open.
Yeah, assuming I can get the box open. So I'm gonna have to use a tool for the drip tip. Just kind of rotate it out there.
Well, at least you know it won't like shift during shipping and like break.
Yeah. All right. So here's the drip tip. It is some sort of, I believe it. I want to say it's acrylic. Might say on the back. Drip tip. No, it doesn't say on the back. I want to say it's acrylic.
Probably.
It feels like acrylic. I've had acrylic plugs before, so it kind of feels the same material. It's hard. It's hard plastic.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna leave that like that because then if I leave it like that, I can get that drip tip out, which I'll probably never use it. But yeah. All right. So you also get a 510 drip tip adapter, and I know a lot of people like their 510s. I
I
personally,
do.
yeah, she doesn't really care for 810 that much. So pulling out this little tray, and Beast literally probably went nuts over this box because Beast loves foam. You get a nice little user's manual, and it's an actual book and not one of those flip out things where you unfold it, or not flip out, but those things you unfold.
You know, my AL85 came with an actual book.
Yeah, I prefer it when they come with actual books. So you also get three little baggies. We're gonna take a look at these. Oh, can't lose that. That's an extra screw. All right, so I know which one I can do first. That way I can put it back in the box. So this comes with extra screws and O-rings as well as a nice little tool, which I have one of them out here. Comes with two, believe it or not, babe.
Nice.
Comes with this little tool right here, which this is good for installing your coils. I personally didn't use it for that, but I did use this little piece to measure my leads. So
Oh, it's
yeah,
a little Allen key.
huh?
It's an Allen key.
Well, no, not quite because it's not.
No?
It looks like one, but it doesn't have the little flat pieces on it. It's just a little
Oh.
tool to install your coils if needed to be. So this one,
Okay.
you get some cotton in here, not a lot of cotton.
Still nice that it came with cotton.
Yeah, I mean you have enough here for three coils, and that's about it. But it does come with cotton, so that's good. Besides the RDA, here's my favorite part. And I'm gonna need my camera tool out for this one because these things are beautiful. I showed her one of the one I installed. Oops, wrong thing.
Hmm.
So give me a second. Hey, there's our conversation. All right. Forgot I closed it out. All right.
Oh.
Yeah, so I had to go to Skype and open it back up. So this is what the coils look like. They are made of nichrome, so that's good. She
Yes.
knows I've become a big nichrome fan. I love the way it vapes. I love how low the resistance can actually get, even on a single coil.
I just love the word itself. Nightcrawler.
Yeah, no, the word itself actually rolls off the tongue pretty smoothly, and I like the fact I like the name in general too. This just sounds
Yeah.
so cool.
Mhm.
Don't worry, I'm trying to get this back in the bag. I'll get back to you guys here in a second. All right. So
Oh.
that's it for that. I guess while
Oh, put your stuff back in the bag so you don't lose it.
yeah, because I'm really liking these coils. All right, so I guess while I'm here with this, here it is. It's a little dusty.
It
A little,
reminds me of a rook chess piece.
yeah, but it looks really nice, and there's a drip tip that comes with it. The build I have in here, that is a beautiful build. Not gonna lie. All right, let's go ahead and come back out to turn on autofocus. All right, so let's go ahead and take a vape off it real quick.
Fixing your airflow.
Yeah. All right, so this is a I'm wanting to say it's 24 millimeters. I think that's what the bottom width is, 24. So it fits on here nicely, and it kind of tapers up to about, I don't know, 22. I don't have calipers, so don't quote me on it. But yeah, and the build I just have her. Let me go ahead and come out of stealth real quick. 31 watts. This is what 31 watts will get you. Ooh, cotton dry. Put this back
Don't
on real
make
quick.
that mistake.
Huh?
I said, don't make that mistake.
All right. Got a little juice on here. That's 31 watts. And the build is reading 0.25. A little too much juice. Go ahead and get a little Coke to rinse my mouth out. All right, so the airflow on this, the way it's set up, is absolutely amazing. Because I don't have monetization anymore, I don't really give a shit. You can squonk the fuck out of this and it will not leak. See?
Oh, nice.
Actually, there was a little bit of leakage. Fucking Jay Hayes and everybody fucking lied to me.
Lol.
I'm sure that if I mean, shit, it's a fail. The RDA is good. I probably squonked it a little too hard.
Probably like bounced off or something in there.
So yeah, but you can squonk the shit out of it. You can fill it up. It won't leak, but I mean, if you build up too much pressure the way I did, of course it's going to come out of the air holes. You put pressure behind anything and it'll find its way out.
I'm actually like interested now because with the pulse, like not the 80 watt, the normal pulse, I constantly over squonk it, which is why I don't squonk.
Yeah. But I think if you would have got this, you would probably love this. It's pretty easy to install coils on. She can tell you. It took me no time to actually get the coils cut down to where I need them, and by the time she was, I forgot what you were doing. You were on your phone or something, but you look back and already had the coil in there.
Yeah.
Really easy to build on. With that tool, it just makes it so much better. But I gotta say, it's an interesting build deck. I do like it. And I see what Beast means. It's kind of restrictive, but it's not too restrictive. Now, one thing I would like to point out on Wotofo's website is they said it's a flavor chaser stream. All right, yeah, I will give them that. The flavor is fucking phenomenal on here. I'm vaping on Nasty Juice, and it's Wicked Haze, and I believe it's a blackcurrant lemonade or something like that. And the fucking flavor is phenomenal. I can taste every little bit of it. I can taste the menthol that's in here. The flavor is amazing. But what blew me away with it, because it is technically a flavor chasing RDA, for the most part, the clouds, I have to say, are pretty phenomenal on this. What do you think, babe?
That's pretty good, yeah.
For a single coil RDA, now, if I really wanted to, yes, I know the Dead Rabbit's not a single coil RDA, or at least the one I have isn't. I don't have the, what was it? I forgot what it was called, what the actual name of the single coil Dead Rabbit is, but if I really wanted to, I could compare my Dead Rabbit to my Recurve. But I see no point because, well, they're two different RDAs for one, and for two, one's primarily a single coil RDA. You're not going to fit dual coils in here.
Yeah.
No matter how you look at it. Although I'm sure there's some nut out there who would try. And the other one's a dual coil RDA. So I'm not going to compare the two because they're just two different categories. I know, get me wrong, the fucking Dead Rabbit, even with a single coil the way I have it set up, even with that single Clapton in there, it puts out a decent amount of vapor for what it is.
Yeah.
But I can't get over the fact that I'm vaping at 30 watts on a 0.25 nichrome Clapton. I don't know exactly what brand of Clapton it is, if it, or not brand, but if it's an alien Clapton. It's not an alien. I've seen alien Claptons. Or if it's a frame stable Clapton or fused Clapton or anything like that. I just don't know. I'm just going to call it a Clapton for right now. But if I had to put my money on it, I forgot which vape reviewer I was watching, but they said it looks like a frame stapled, and I gotta disagree. It looks more like a flat fused Clapton. So, airflow setup. It's pretty neat the way it works. So, when you have the cap on, it's locked in place. The cap itself is locked in place, so the only thing that spins is the airflow inside. There's little notches on here that lock it in place. You turn it. This is wide open with the little walls here. You turn it this way, it's wide open again. A little too much airflow for my liking.
Mm.
And it kind of thins out the vapor too. But
Yeah.
then you have this halfway point where you start to close it off. Turn it a little bit more. Actually, let's see something.
Mm.
Yeah, you can use it mouth to lung. But, yeah, no, definitely. It is a really nice looking RDA, and I love the way it looks. You know, all juiced up over here. And if you turn it, it stops right there. So it stops in both directions. But if you turn it a little bit more, that's how you get your RDA off. Also, I do want to talk on another thing before I go. I finally, that's old coil build. Just go ahead and see if it changes the resistance any if I hit new coil. I'm not sure. No, 0.25. This is a stable resistant build. I've had builds that jumped all over the place, but mostly that's due to not having a screw tight enough. So yeah. But I did upgrade my firmware for my Pulse. I'm now on, whoops, wrong button. I'm on version 0.0.6, and I gotta say I'm loving it. I personally have the power booster turned on, so that gives me a little bit extra oomph, especially with these Clapton builds. Even though this is nichrome obviously reads a lot lower and it has a faster ramp up time. It just kind of helps, especially with a lot of metal being here. But you know something? Let's go ahead. Bypass. This is 3.25 volts. Close my airflow, or put my airflow back where it was. Not bad. Voltage. 3.2 volts. Definitely not bad. This RDA vape's amazing. MikeVapes really hit it out of the ballpark when he designed this one. I haven't had any of his others that he did with Vandy Vape, but I do have to say for my first single coil RDA, I'm absolutely loving it.
Oh yeah, that is your first single coil, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Nice.
I'm just trying to get back to fucking power mode.
Well, I think you covered everything.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like down below. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to her channel. Hers is Tarot Storm. It's really easy to find. She does a lot of TDLG videos. Hopefully, she'll start picking up on some vape videos if she can ever get the time and a chance to. If she doesn't want to do that, that's her channel. We do most of the vape stuff on here anyways. Anyways, guys, this is Caliber and Tarot signing out.